Alright, hello and welcome back to our Let's Play here. We are back in Mechanical Mastery. I've done a few changes. I gotta get rid of that piece of wood up there. Expanded a little bit. One little trick we have here is if you turn your crafting table into a crafting station, you can actually open up the chests that are adjacent to it. So that helps out with a little bit of early game storage control. Can get a little bit daunting in this pack. It's a bit grindy in the start, but I have prepped us up here quite a bit to get us started into our first EMC automation loop, which is going to go right over here. So let's just jump right into it. We're going to need 3 multi-servo presses. So we're going to use this new crafting station and chest here to do this. So if I select this chest, I should be able to start crafting this stuff. So we need Constantine gears. Let's grab just this out like this. I think we need 3. We need 2 each, so we need 6. Let's get those crafted up. Oops. Perfect amount. We only actually need 5 more. So we got 6 of those gears. I'll throw these back in here for now. We are going to need 3 redstone reduction, or redstone flux coils, they're called now. So get the gold in there, get the redstone. So we got 3 of those. Let's see what else we need. We need machine frames, 10 gears. We need 3 10 gears. So let's make those up. 10. There we go. We need to then get the multi-servo press, this, and get all that in there. So let's throw the 10 gears in. Throw 3 of these. Oops. And we'll throw some iron in. All right. So we got the 3 machine frames. And we should, as long as I made the bronze. I did not make the bronze. So give me 1 second. Let me jump over to get the bronze started, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back. So we got 6 bronze ingots here. That should be what we need to make this up. Blocks of iron, we need to make 3 of them. Get those up real quick. Got 3 of those. So we should have 3 multi-servo presses now. We should be able to throw this in here. Split these. Get those in there. Get those. And the machine frames. And there we go. We got 3 multi-servo presses. And we also need 3 redstone furnaces. We need 3 more machine frames, so 3 more 10 gears. And then let's get over here to get our nuggets. 10 gears, iron. Cobblestone. Could have just grabbed that from in here, but it's all right. We'll get this up and crafted. 3 machine frames. 1. 3 more of these redstone reception coil things. 1, 2, 3. And copper gears. I think I made copper. Yes, I did. We need 6 of them. And our nuggets right here in the middle. Soon we won't have to use those nuggets. And we will be able to use our multi-servo presses. So we should be able to make 3 of these. I'll throw this in here, split these, get this in here. I made the bricks already for us, and just some redstone up at the top. So we got 3 redstone furnaces. We got 3 multi-servo presses, and we are going to need some pipes. So let's get these made up. We're going to be using the pretty pipes, just because I like the way they look. I believe I made us up some glass. I did. And we just need a copper ingot. I need some more copper. Grab some out real quick. Get that cooking in here. And that should be able to get us started. So, mechanical essence. This is what we are going to be creating. So we need some copper rods, a aluminum gear, and an iron gear. This makes us a basic mechanical essence. We're gonna make 2 of them for right now. That actually completes our task here up in the quest book. So if we go over to the quests, that gets us the first part, and then we need the mechanical crystal. To make this, we just need to put the essence in multi-servo press. So we'll use one of the ones that we have for right now. We'll bust this guy real quick, just to get us a quick bit of EMC gain. So we'll throw those in there, and they'll start cooking away and get us some good EMC. And then we are going to get started on making up our first automation of this. So let's grab this out when it's done, and we'll get it learnt. We had to grab this bronze and get our pipes made. That should be good for that. And we should have this. Perfect. So with this, we can take this into our transmutation table and learn it. And that gives us a good bit of EMC. It's worth about 8,000 EMC. So each time you craft this, you'll be gaining EMC. I'm not sure if they tell you exactly how much in here. No, it doesn't. But we get 16 back from just creating, just completing this task. And this will bring us in, actually, to our tier 2. So click this here, and we can start getting our rewards here. So we get some hemp seeds, we get the diamond, which is a good start. We can get lapis, netherrack, bones for some bone meal, zinc, and cactus, and yes, and then we're going to be getting into create, I believe, mostly with this, yeah, and immersive engineering. So those are going to be the next few mods there, and this is our continued automation, getting us just a few more rewards here. Just want to make sure we run through and collect everything. We actually get all the filters we need, so we don't need to make those, and a wrench just for making the pipes, which is great. And then we're going to get our invar right here. I'm running out of storage space, just chucking it on the ground. Just make sure we claim all this stuff up. And great. All right, let's get some organization here. Let's throw that in there. And as you can see, that was a hefty EMC jump. So now we currently have over 100,000 EMC just for completing the first tier here. So that's really great. So let me get this all organized. Let me get our basic thing set up, and I will be back with you once I get that done. Okay, and we are back. So I have this all set up over here. We have 3 multi-servo presses, 3 redstone furnaces, and 3 EMC links. This one's bringing us down the copper. This one's bringing us down the bauxite. This one's going to do the iron. So all you have to do is click the item that you want on the EMC link. To use these pretty pipes, we're going to need a low extraction module. We'll throw this in here. And you're going to have to go over to the low extraction module tab and click this to make it select up where you can see the EMC linked. And you don't want to click this. You should start to see items going in if we have this set up correctly. Oh, we got to configure this machine. There we go. And items are going in. And that leads us into the next thing. We do need to configure the rest of these machines. So currently we have it set so the items are going in here. We're going to want to have auto extract enabled, and we're going to want to push the items at the bottom into the multi-servo press, which is going to have a gear working die inside of it, which will then take the items and push it to the right hand side into our sequential fabricator, which we're going to put over here. We're going to make the input the top as well, auto input and auto eject enabled. So the same thing goes on this side. We're going to want the output here and the input on the top, and we're going to want the output on the bottom. And same goes for this one here. We're going to want the input on the top, output on the bottom, auto. And then over here, we're using some Starling dynamos and some power starter energy cables. I like these because you can just walk through them. So we're going to put our sequential fabricator in actually backwards because you cannot interact with this with pipes in the front. So we're going to just put power into the front, and we should be able to accept from all three sides and extract from the back, where we're going to throw our multi-servo press, final one, which is going to accept from the back and probably just eject to the top. And we'll put an EMC link up top, most likely, once we get this all up and running. We're going to need to get power to over here, so we could just run cables, even though it doesn't look too nice. Should be able to get the cables through there. So we're gonna need to make us some more cables. Should have everything we need. Let's grab some of this iron, and we'll get the cables going. And that should do that. We'll get these cables just running through, just so everything can get power. I did cook us up some coal in the meantime, just to get these guys started. We'll just throw 15 in the last one. And that should start getting all these machines some power and actually start these working. So hopefully everything, as long as we put the right things in here. That needs to be a rod. This needs to be a gear. And everything should, as long as it starts getting power. We may need to add more Starling dynamos onto this, which is something I may do further here. And looks like this multi-servo press is, yeah, we're probably gonna have to add a few more of those. So just give me a few moments. We'll get 3 more on there, and we should start to see this cooking along. All right, with 2 more of these in there, it does look like this is able to keep up. We are burning through our EMC kind of quickly. Actually, I did manage to walk through this little hole and got ourselves an obituary, so that's kind of cool. So let me just throw that in there. And all right, so what we're going to want to do is go back over to here, and we are going to want to put the recipe for the basic mechanical essence, so iron gear and copper rods, into here. So we'll get copper rod, and we will actually just be able to drag these over here. And let me just check, it's aluminum and iron. So oops, gear, we got aluminum and iron, and then we'll check that. And then, yeah, that should start pulling this stuff into here and start crafting these basic mechanical essences. And we're going to want to auto input and auto output disabled or enabled, which will then push it over to here, which is now getting us our first link, our loop with EMC. So all of this stuff is getting sent in. I'm actually going to add stack limiters to here. So I'll actually have one from the quest. We can add this stack limiter module, and we should be able to throw that in there, and it will only emit 64, so it won't put out any more, and they will stop bouncing back and forth like that. And we should be able to grab this and put it into our network here. That we get our first EMC loop. This will be generating us our EMC automatically, and we should be able to move on to the next part of the quests here, getting into create in the next episode. Thanks for joining, and hope to see you on the next one.